Joja Farm!
Wellity, well. It would appear that I am now such a relevant celebrity in the Stardew world that I am officially in every copy of Stardew Valley. Obvious, really. Given how much of a Joja pioneer I am, it was only a matter of time before I would be acknowledged by the creator of the game and their dev team. Undeniable cultural icon, some might say. This furniture here, all because of me. My appearance in a cave helping you with the perfection rating? You don't have to thank me, I'm just representing the good name of Joja.
Hold on a minute. This was a joint effort, wasn't just you. Not to mention the fact that this was all largely made possible by Flash Shifter.
Well, look, the sidekicks are here. Shut up, you dummies.
Oi, we'll kick you in the side if you carry on. Show some modesty.
Hey, what was that noise?
We told Karen that your house was a rage room.
Yeah, she's wrecking up the joint.
What? This is outrageous. Who the heck is this guy? Stop pretending you don't know who I am!
Alright, you lot, I'll take it from here, thank you, cheese. Hello, everybody. Very strange that I even have to form a sentence like this, but Hamish McTackleberry is now in Stardew Valley, seemingly forever. And, it's a crazy cameo that has a lot of power. It's important to the Joja run. It's gonna help a lot of speedrunners. My brain has been soup since I found out, to be honest. I mean, I never imagined anything close to this could happen. I thought maybe one day, I might interview Concerned Ape if I'm lucky. But I did not think that, Concerned Ape would, be told about my character and seemingly understand his lore and integrate him into the game in a way which is, like, perfectly Hamish. So, we're gonna get into it today. I'm gonna, this isn't going to be like a big selfish gusher where I'm talking about how awesome I am, because if you know my content, you watch my content, I always want it to be about the characters and to be about them. And ironically, or poetically, whatever it is, that's the reason that Hamish's cameo works the way that it works. It's not really the same as having somebody just be there in a corner at a festival going hello or something like that, which is a fine cameo. But the way this cameo works is actually it's so perfect to Hamish that it's bewildering. Hopefully I'll get to talk to Eric about it one day, because I had fun coming up with my lore and making it work with Stardew, and it seems like Eric understands it. So obviously, to begin with, big thank you to Flash Shifter, who is behind all this. And the people that support Flash Shifter as well, because the people who support you are just as important in the process of creating things. I think we forget that. Obviously, the same for Eric. Thank you, and thank you to the people that support you. They're very important people. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a breakdown of where to find Hamish in the game, or Fizz, because he is a secret Joja operative. I'm going to explain how to find him, and then I'm going to sort of explain why this is kind of incredibly interesting. And this isn't me tooting my own horn. It's I actually really like game lore, kind of FromSoft lore and stuff. So before Flash even confirmed that this was Hamish to me in a really fun way, we said it in a really fun way, I was already this is so close, it's crazy, all of these things mean this, that, and the other. If this is a coincidence, I can't believe it. I was gonna dissect why it didn't make sense to be anyone else but Hamish, and it felt fun to have an ambiguous Easter egg that was sort of involved one of my characters, because I really like that type of content. Right, so let's get into it.
Right, so basically what happens is, regardless if you're doing the Joja route or the community route, you can meet Fizz in the cave that you find Professor Snail in on Ginger Island. So the first requirement is you need to get Professor Snail out of the cave. And then, by the time you've got 100 walnuts and you've been in Mr. Cheese room, you should get a letter from Fizz. And when you go in there, you meet Fizz, and Fizz basically just sticks it in your face that that's Hamish by showing you his revolting eyes behind his sun. I find it so funny that the cameo that Concerned Ape gave him was insulting at the same time, because whenever I make him game jump, he always looks stupid as well. And it's Fizz has rotting teeth, seemingly from binge drinking Joja Cola.
His eyes are really messed up, maybe from the cola, but anyone who knows my content knows that Hamish is a substance abuser. Usually, we never know what he's doing. One of the reasons why he always wears sunglasses. Fizz will sell you perfection waivers, which cost 500,000 gold. They're very, very expensive, and they give you the equivalent of 1% of the perfection rating. And they act as kind of like a deficit or like an add-on. You can see them on the menu here, Mr. Quee's room or whatever this place is, Mr. Quee's Walnut Room. Very dodgy name for a room. It's kind of wild that you can do this on either side. I tested it. You can buy walnuts from the Golden Parrot, and Fizz will turn up and you can pay to beat the perfection rating. That is crazy to me that Hamish is technically able to be in everybody's Stardew Valley. Anyway, that aside, the waivers are supposed to be completely legitimate and signed by Mr. G. I don't believe that at all for a moment. Obviously, this is all nonsense, and I know that Hamish is in your game making money off you and enjoying undermining Mr. Chi. And one of the ways I knew that this was Hamish, and it made sense that this was Hamish, was because it didn't make sense for Joja to be doing this. Because Joja's never really done anything this aggressive throughout the entirety of the game. If you've done the Joja route, the most you do is build a cinema. There isn't really an antagonistic presence. If Joja was on Ginger Island, they'd be trying to build the beach resort, buy it off you, something like that. And a Joja spy would not look like this. Guaranteed. But Joja doesn't have the power to undermine Mr. Chi, because Mr. Chi is like a meta character. Mr. Chi represents Eric in Stardew Valley. This whole room with him surveilling the world is meant to represent Eric's perspective on Stardew Valley. The quests he's given you there are like, hey, you behind the computer, have some fun with this. The perfection machine, again, is something that only you as a player can understand. It's not something that's actually happening in the world. It's not a physical thing. So you have to have a character who's self-aware of all that to come in and actually undermine that with a system which doesn't make any sense. Like, how can a piece of paper, work to change the perfection score? And obviously, it's a counterfeit signature on there. Mr. Chi probably doesn't know anything about it. There's something really funny about Hamish sneaking up behind Mr. Chi and, messing around with his perfection system. It's, the best. The thing about Hamish is, he started as a tree in Sonic 2, and he's been hopping from games ever since until he got to Stardew Valley and had all of his madcap adventures there. But what he does is, he jumps from game to game and he messes around with the code and does what he wants to do. So, yeah, it's kind of scary because that means that Eric has seemingly understood that by looking at the story of Hamish. I hope he had a good time watching it. Or maybe he didn't. Maybe he just thought Hamish was an ugly bugger and let's put him in the cave and he has a piece of paper for some reason. I kind of doubt it. I kind of want to give Eric more credit than that. He's a very intelligent person. Now, the other thing that Flash was really kind to get into the game for me was this wonderful Joja catalog, as you just saw at Hamish's house. And, yeah, wonderful. Flash went all out on this. This is gorgeous furniture, whether you support Joja or not. It's maybe you just want to have a Joja room in your house. It's dope. I love it. I'm going to be using it for years. It's so beautiful. We've gone from cameos generously given from Flash Shifter to the most insane cameo I ever could have imagined. If you'd been like, oh, look, there's a Joja guy in a corner saying hello, I would have been like, oh, damn, that's amazing. But, the gravity of what this actually means. Hamish McTackleberry's lore is basically entangled with Stardew Valley lore now. And I just love that. Hopefully I'll get to chat to Eric about it one day.
Hello, Turin. Speak of the devil, and he will appear.
What the hell are you doing? Why do you look like that?
This is my undercover outfit. It's me, Fizz Hamish. I have infiltrated every game in Stardew Valley in order to make money and be cool and stuff.
Oh, whatever. Don't try and take credit for this. You did not come up with this idea. You would not willingly make yourself ugly like this. It doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it does. It's like the evil queen from Snow White. I put on a costume, pretend to be ugly, and then trick people. I mean, help people into doing stuff.
Oh, right. Yeah, whatever. Oh, God.
Hey, thanks for watching this video, and remember to subscribe, because you pretty much have to now. I mean, I'm in the freaking game. I'm cool and stuff. You better subscribe. I'm watching you.